You may have some changes when you file your tax return this year, particularly if you had to take government assistance, work from home, or have medical expenses.
The deadline to contribute to your RRSP to try and reduce the amount of tax you pay is March 1st. And if you can do some tax planning, you could save some money. Here's Pat Foran and Consumer Alert. Pat.
Michelle and Nathan, many people who receive the CERB benefit will have to pay tax on it, so if you can top up your RRSP, that can be helpful this year. Many others also work from home during the pandemic. If you did, you could receive up to $400 or more.
Well, I think it really is a year where it would pay off for people to get sound advice.
Evelyn Jacks has written more than 50 tax books, including her latest, Make Sure It's Deductible. She says with the pandemic, many people will be filing a very different tax return this year. She says if you receive government assistance, such as CERB, you may owe money.
If you received CERB, that was good news, but the bad news is they didn't withhold any tax from it. So you're going to have to report that in your income this year.
Jack says if you can, try to contribute to your RRSP.
If you can put the money into your RSP, will reduce your net income. It'll reduce your taxable income. Two important things.
As many parents were at home, childcare expenses might be lower. However, if you were working, you're allowed to claim deductions. If you have a lot of home office expenses, you'll need to provide receipts, but there is also a simplified version where you can claim up to $400.
Under the simplified method, you can claim $2 a day for your home office expenditures, but you have to have been working from home at least 4 consecutive weeks.
It's always a good idea to get tax advice whenever there is a big change in your life, such as a divorce, a job loss, or if you buy a rental property. Jack says it's wise to speak with a tax professional, but she says if you use CRA-approved tax software, all the changes due to COVID should be there.
Your tax return is only going to be as good as the information that goes into it. But you can expect that these new provisions resulting from the pandemic will be in there.
And more than 90% of Canadians filed their tax returns electronically last year. If you do, you could get your refund in as little as 2 weeks. For the 3 million Canadians still filing on paper, it can take as long as 2 months to get a reply. On your side, I'm Pat Foran.
If you have a consumer story idea, email us at alert@ctv.ca.